Tanea Brooks, known to wrestling fans as Rebel, has shared one of the most difficult updates of her life. On May 1st, 2026, the 47-year-old AEW personality revealed publicly that doctors had diagnosed her with terminal ALS while she was already dealing with cancer treatment and a long medical journey. Before we go further, subscribe, like, and share to support Starline Daily for more respectful celebrity updates, wrestling news, and trending entertainment stories. Brooks said the diagnosis came after roughly 2 years of trying to understand what was happening to her health. In her public video, she explained that she had been waiting for lung surgery related to masses on her lungs when doctors at the Mayo Clinic identified ALS as the answer behind symptoms that had affected her walking, speaking, and physical function. ALS, also known as amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or Lou Gehrig's disease, is a progressive neurological disease that affects the nerve cells connected to voluntary muscle movement. Public medical resources describe it as a condition that can gradually affect walking, speaking, eating, and breathing. For Brooks, the diagnosis gave a name to symptoms that had already changed her daily life. The announcement also came after Brooks had previously spoken publicly about being diagnosed with primary pulmonary lymphoma, a rare form of lung cancer. In an earlier update, she said she had first been treated for what was believed to be a lung infection, before later receiving the cancer diagnosis after further evaluation at the Mayo Clinic. That timeline is important because Brooks's May 1 update was not a sudden, isolated announcement. It was the latest stage in a medical journey she had already been sharing with fans, and it explained why she had been away from regular AEW appearances. Her message was emotional, but it was also clear. She wanted people to understand what had been confirmed and to thank the people who had supported her.
Okay, there's an update, and hold on, because there is a plot twist. First, I want to say thank you for all your prayers, because for those who know, it's been a 2-year medical journey trying to find out what is wrong. And finally, our prayers have been answered. The thing is, sometimes we don't want to hear that answer to our prayers. And so, while I was waiting to have lung surgery for the masses on my lungs, the doctors at Mayo finally found what.
Brooks specifically thanked Tony Khan and AEW for standing by her during her health struggles. She said their support had meant a great deal to her, and she also thanked fans for their prayers. The response from the wrestling community came quickly, with fans and colleagues sending messages of support across social media. On May 2, during AEW Collision in Peoria, Illinois, fans in attendance held signs supporting Rebel. The moment was acknowledged on the broadcast, and Brooks later shared appreciation for the support from AEW and the fans. It was a public reminder that, for many viewers, Rebel is not only remembered for her on-screen role, but also for the relationship she built inside the wrestling world. Brooks joined AEW in 2019 and became known to many fans for her work alongside Drive Britt Baker, often appearing as Rebel or Reba in comedic support segments. Before AEW, she was also known for her time in TNA and Impact Wrestling, and her career included work as a performer, manager, dancer, actress, and former Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. Now, the focus around Brooks has shifted from wrestling storylines to her real-life health and support system. Publicly, she has not framed the update as a request for attention, but as a way to let people know what doctors have found and what she is facing next. As of the latest available information, Tanea Brooks has publicly confirmed her ALS diagnosis remains connected to AEW and has asked supporters to continue praying for a peaceful journey. The next public question is whether she or AEW will share further updates as she continues navigating her care and support. Thank you for supporting Starline Daily, and we send respect to Tanea Brooks, her loved ones, and everyone following this difficult update.